Hey everybody, Manannan here. Welcome back to Medieval 2 Stainless Steel 6.4. I'm playing as the Crusader States, and last episode we won a crusade, I think. Might have been the episode before. I've had a lot of time off. Anyway, back onwards with this series. Now, I was just having a look before we began recording. This army is an issue. There's nothing overly scary there. They're mainly militia. There's Arab cavalry. They seem to be... That and Arab infantry seem to be the best forces they have there. The rest are militia. So my Kerak army, once it's out of the gate, should be able to crush them, because we'll have roughly same troops, but I have Templar sergeants, foot knights, and normal knights of Jerusalem, so they should be able to mop up the militia fairly simply. However, I need to deal with Damascus. It's probably my first target. Aleppo, I don't know whether I want to take Aleppo. It might be too close to... Oh, he wants a ceasefire. I'm going to see if we can get something else out of this. So I want trade rights. And I also want you to give me a region. Give me Damascus. Very demanding. Okay, so what if I got rid of trade rights? Now give me Damascus. And it does scale, so they do not want to give up Damascus. What about Aleppo? That's balanced. So ceasefire for Aleppo. What other places do they have? Luxor, Benghazi, Damietta. They're all places too far away for me to easily defend. No point giving them something for something they can immediately take back. We're going to try this. They say no. Their priority is peace, so if I give ceasefire... What about regular tribute of... They're very poor as well. 500 for 50 turns. Okay, so I've pissed them off too much. They prefer war to an unjust peace, which is fair enough. I will just have to take Damascus and then get Aleppo in a trade, which I should be able to get, hopefully. Maybe if I grease the wheels with a bit of money as well. Then I should have, hopefully, then cleared the Fatimids out of the Levant. And I'll just have to sort of force them down into Egypt proper. Which shouldn't take... Well, I was going to say shouldn't take too much effort. It probably will. The Children's Crusade. This was a real event. And it was bloody tragic. Essentially, it was a crusade of sorts. It was more of a mob. An unruly mob of children and peasants and farmers who went to go and retrieve the Holy Land for Jesus, and they went ahead of the other troops, crossed over the Bosphorus, and were immediately slaughtered and enslaved. And there was thousands of them. Stupid people. And oh wow, so this is definitely, that's the Latin Empire there, isn't it? Really, must be. The Crusaders, and they are Greek rebels. So that's going on there. So I need to go to the Byzantine other forces. Let's try and marry him. Oh, Byzantine princess there. Might be able to... If I can't get him, then I might have to make do. Oh, wow, this is a lot of stuff. So we actually just built the ballista towers in Acre and Jerusalem. But the others are repaired in Antioch, which is good. That is very good. Because Antioch is a fantastic city, and I need to keep it productive. Why do they hate me so much? Yeah, so I need to get that church built. And then I think my next thing is going to have to be the ballista towers. Because it is a very important city, and I don't want to lose it. What else has happened? Faction announcements, nothing there. Jerusalem has recruited Marinay. Nicosia has Knights of Jerusalem. Levy Archers of... in Tortosa, Kerak, and a priest in Jerusalem, which is good news because we want that priest to start working. Tortosa's there, so these guys should be able to hold it. If I send... How are we there? Yeah, if I send these guys to join this army, we'll have a quick save, and we're going to march on Damascus. And I'm just going to build these siege weapons just in case. I might just attack them. Or I might siege them down. Where did that army go? Where did that army go? That was a large army, and I don't know where it's gone. I have no idea. That's a bit worrying. Oh, there it is. That's fine. Are they at war with someone else? Aha! Hang on. They're at war with all of Europe. So they've got the Holy Romans, Venice, England, Portugal, and me. Now the Crusade's over, all those people aren't going to be rushing to the Levant. They will be landing on the Fatamid's western shores. Fantastic. So we are not going to have much difficulty then, hopefully. Now, we are going to have to recruit... We're going to... Oh, is that worthwhile? I'd make that back after 12 turns. I'll avoid that for now. I don't think it's really worth it. The army at Carrick, though. There's a large army there. Yeah, Carrick. If Carrick could get some Syrian auxiliaries, some levy archers, and the army from Gaza can combine with them. I think I'll let... What I'll do is I am going to attack Damascus. So we are going to force this battle. We're going to assault the city. It is defended by Arab infantry, cavalry, and Saracen militia. We're actually going to... is that enough troops for the catapult to be useful? We're gonna fight it, I think. We'll probably lose a lot more men, but I feel like wetting my blade on Saracen blood. So we're gonna try this. And this is when I find out that my catapult doesn't actually have enough guys to operate, and I lose the siege automatically, which would not be great. I would be reloading that save because it would be very silly of me. So, I am actually going to auto-resolve this battle, because... as I just found out, my catapults are terrible. And they ran out of ammo before they could actually get through the gate. So we're just going to auto-resolve. Clear victory. We lose 146 guys. But it is worth it. And I am then going to massacre the population of Damascus. Reinforce, repair the walls, build a church, and then roads. And we can build, after that, town hall. Standard stuff, get the population going and happy. And a town guard, that'll do. Lovely stuff. So we've taken Damascus from them. Resistance is futile. And I'm not entirely sure when I went into that game, so this episode might be slightly short or slightly long. I don't really know. But anyway, we are now going to send this diplomat to Aleppo. Try and bribe. I've got a lot of money. It did not work. So, in which case, we're going to try for a ceasefire, which is demanding, apparently. So, we're not going to try that, actually. There's no point. Because if it's demanding, it's not going to work. I'm not paying them money. Not when I know that they want peace. So, I will leave... I should probably get a spy. I'm going to get a spy and a merchant. I'm going to send the spy into the east. Just so I know something about what's going on over there. I'll send my... diplomat as well. I think most of this is either neutral or not Fatamid territory, so I'm not too concerned. In which case I might be able to send the army of Damascus north, and there is a siege. Okay, in Gaza. Well, that's fine. I have a decent garrison there. If I had the ballista towers, I'd be laughing, but I unfortunately don't. So I will have to make do without. Which is not ideal, but we'll survive. Might be able to have the Karak army march to assist, relieve the siege. And then that might then allow me to press into Egypt proper, which could be worthwhile. We'll have to see. Damascus gets a Thieves Guild. I will not actually buy that. Mounted crossbows. Fantastic. Papal Inquisition. All very interesting and historical things. We found a spy in Damascus, and he got away, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. I've built a chapel in Gaza, a church in Antioch, repaired the stone wall in Damascus, and built a Templars chapter house in Jerusalem, as it should be. And there's an alliance between Scotland and France. Lovely old alliance. And we built a catapult in Carrick. Lovely stuff. So we've got the cannons of the Holy Sepulchre in Gaza, along with my king. What is besieging me? What's the army? We don't know. What is my actual garrison? I've got some crossbowmen, spearmen, the Great Cross, which means no one's going to run away, which is good, and a mangonel, which should do some damage. I'm fairly confident about that defense. It shouldn't go too poorly. In terms of up in Damascus, we're going to send the spy east, I think, just to make sure everything's fine. There's a Khwarezmian merchant there. Interesting. We're going to send this merchant to see if he can steal technology, steal business. I don't think he's going to be able to. And I think the best thing for me to do is to head to Silk. And he's probably going to try and take me out, but we'll see how well that goes. That's a large Seljuk army there. I'm a bit worried now that the Seljuk's going to turn on me. Do I have any... I don't have any decent troops. They're all pilgrims. They're just a garrison force. Yeah, so I'm going to... I've sacked the city. Well, no, I exterminated the city, so I should be able to leave a token force behind. In fact, if I send my prince out, I can't recruit any mercs, so I can't resort to mercenaries to hold the city. So instead, I'm going to leave the catapults, because they need to recover, and the St. Lazarus Knights. Okay, that's fine. Damascus is still safe. We're going to go and break these brigands. We're going to make them run away. Crush them. Lovely stuff. And we're going to march on Aleppo. And the thing with this army is it's useful because it will also be able to deal with the Seljuks if they start becoming aggressive, like attacking my city. Now, down here in the south, I think I'm going to send the army of Kerak. I think the army of Gaza will be able to hold off the Fatamid force there. So I'm going to leave the spearmen behind. Move out the city slightly so I know if I can leave it. I can. It's a castle anyway, so it's fine. And we're going to garrison it with auxiliaries and archers. And this army is going to go straight to Alakaba. What is the defensive force? A family member, desert archers, militia. We're just going to rush it down, I think. Assault. And we're going to auto-resolve, clear victory. I lost a decent chunk of forces, but it's worth it to deprive the Fatimids of Alakaba. Now, I don't know what they've got to the east or the south. Because I'm pretty sure that's Medina, yes. So Medina's independent. That's Mecca, they hold Mecca. Okay. I might need to make my way down the, what is this? Is it the... I don't know, the Arabian Gulf? No, because the Arabian Gulf is up here, isn't it? This is the Arabian or Iranian Sea. Maybe it's the Red Sea. No, one of these is the Red Sea. I don't know. Either way, this sea, I might have to send an army down it. But I think I'll leave Mecca behind because my priority is going to have to be Cairo and Alexandria. Two huge, amazing cities, and I want to deprive the Fatimids of them. So, this army will repair the wall, build a church, and a town guard, I think, and leave it. They are red, they are very angry. We're going to leave behind, we're going to merge them and leave behind them. Wow! 38 guys are able to keep an entire city of 1,000 people in line. That is fantastic. So we're going to send this army west. Right, this is all fine. This is all going particularly well. I'm going to recruit a new Knights Templar and Crossbow Militia. And I can't recruit any more cannons because they are already in use. So I might just build a major chapter house, which gives me 2 Knights Templar and a Foot Knight. So I'm going to do that. And I'll gain a decent amount of money next turn, which is fantastic. Now, that army can't do anything. I think everyone's pretty much used up. There's no other agents to worry about. Oh no, the Princess of Thrace. Princess in Thrace, not of Thrace. So that army's run away over there, so I'm not going to be able to get in a marriage alliance. So I'm just going to go and speak to Kanokale. Alliance? Lovely. No? Okay, alliance and trade rights. They say, I'm going to say a regular tribute of 100 gold for 20 turns. Generous. What? Why not? Well, we're going to send her down, try and seduce that general into marriage, which will give me the alliance I want. Alright, so we are going to end the turn. And here we are on the other side of the end turn phase. I'm not going to say yes to that. Francis of Assisi's died. The reason I didn't say yes to that was mainly because I want her to come down here to... Where's that? Is that him? Yes, let's try and marry the general. It worked. So, does that give us an alliance or not? No. What it does is give us a general. Is he any good? He's very loyal. Apparently not that loyal because he has betrayed his emperor. Wife is of Crusader States. As a result, he was more power at home and abroad. Some of the new traits are really cool as well. New traits. The traits are in the mod. He's descended from Alexius Komnenos. His pride is quite understanding, and understandable is said to be reflected in his devotion to the dynasty. Again, not at all, because he left them. Right, so we're gonna send this army, this guy, and get him back into back somewhere useful. And we're going to end the episode there. So thank you very much for... Oh my god, Antioch. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.